After completion of this module, you should be able to define email etiquette and determine the basic features of email etiquette. What is email etiquette? Email etiquette refers to the principles of behavior that one should use when writing or answering email messages. Because email is less personal than a phone or in-person conversation, but quicker to send than a letter, it is possible for serious breaches of manner to take place. Essentially, email etiquette means poor email etiquette leads to miscommunication. Let's take a moment and look at this letter Harry Potter received letting him know he'd be accepted to Hogwarts. The letter begins with a greeting. A greeting is also known as a salutation. Here it says, "Dear Mr. Potter." Another important thing to note is that the letter focuses on one topic. It does not jump from one request to another. It includes proper grammar and punctuation. We are pleased to inform you that you have been accepted to Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. Please find enclosed a list of all necessary books and equipment. Term begins on September 1st. We await your owl by no later than July 31st. And it ends with a final greeting and signature. Yours sincerely, Minerva McGonagall. Email is just a digital format of a letter and should be treated in the same way. Much like a formal letter, email follows a distinct structure, which is why many of the same rules for letter writing apply when composing and sending emails. By following the 5 basic features of email etiquette, you will be able to avoid miscommunication and be a better digital citizen. Let's take a closer look at these important email features. First feature is salutation. Your email should start by addressing the person you are talking to. This greeting, also known as a salutation, should include the title and name of the person to whom you are writing. Be sure to spell their name correctly and capitalize all the proper nouns. No one likes to open a letter and the first thing they see is their name is spelled incorrectly. Use your schedule or look the teacher's name up on the school website if you do not know how to spell their last name correctly. 2 acceptable salutations could be Dear Mrs. Monero or Hi Mrs. Monero. The second feature is the topic or subject. All messages should contain a concise subject line that describes the topic of the email. The purpose of the subject line is to alert the reader of the content of the email. When emailing a teacher, be sure to include your hour and class in the subject line. Let's take a look at an example. Based on this subject line, the recipient knows this email will contain information about the 5th hour language arts argumentative essay assignment. The body of your email should be written in clear, short paragraphs. It is hard for people to keep track of different requests and conversation if the topics are jumbled up. If you need to, use bullets to help you stay organized. The third aspect to focus on is grammar. It is important to use correct grammar and spelling when sending emails. Use spell check, but also remember to proofread your message before sending it, as spell check won't catch everything. The quality of your writing makes a big impression on the person reading your message. Avoid writing in abbreviations associated with texting. Not everyone understands texting lingo. Plus, it is important to remember email is a formal letter and should reflect the proper use of grammar and spelling. Stay away from using emoticons such as smiley faces as well as decorative fonts. Fancy and unprofessional fonts makes the message difficult to read. See what a difference font choice can make in the readability of an email? The next feature is capitalization and punctuation. We will learn more about the importance of capitalization and punctuation in Module 2 when we study tone. The tone of your email is very important. If you write your message in all capitals, it seems as if you are shouting. This can be annoying and difficult to read. Only use capitalization when needed, like when capitalizing proper nouns. Be sure to use proper punctuation. Sentences should end in their appropriate punctuation. Periods, exclamation points, or question marks. The final feature is your sign-off. Close off your message with a closing greeting and signature. Be sure to include your full name. Some acceptable closing greetings are "Thank you," "Have a good day," or "Looking forward to your reply." Always reread and check your letter before sending. By applying these 5 features of email etiquette, you will be able to compose a message to your teacher in a professional and appropriate manner.